جميع
Hi, my name is Miss Eaton, and I'm going to be your faculty today, checking you off for your vital signs. How are you doing?
I'm a little nervous, but I've been practicing, so I hope I do okay.
I bet you do well. So you just focus on what you're doing, and you're going to do great. So a couple of things I just want to remind you about. The checkoff, you'll be given 15 minutes, okay? I have a little timer here. Just ignore it, but let me know when you're ready to start, and I'll hit the start button.
Okay.
Okay? I will be writing some notes down as I go along, or as you go along. Don't worry about what I'm writing. A lot of times it's very positive comments to help you along the way. When you take your temperature and your oxygen saturation, you'll take your own measurements, and then you will show me the screen on both of those, and so I can write down the results that you get.
Okay.
Okay? And I'm going to be your patient. You'll be doing the vital signs on the mannequin, but as you have questions for your patient, ask me, and I will respond as the patient for you.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Just let me know when.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, so I've gathered all of my equipment before I come into the room. I've made sure that everything's clean. I have everything that I need, and I have my patient information, so I'm ready to go. Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Hi, good morning. My name is Colleen, and I'm a student from Temple College Nursing Program. I'm here to take your vital signs this morning. Would that be okay?
Sure.
All right. May I please have your full name and your birthday?
Angie Jones, 1150.
All right. And Ms. Jones, are you allergic to anything?
I think aspirin.
Okay. Well, I will not be giving you any aspirin today, but I do have all of my equipment here to get your vital signs this morning. Would you mind if I raised your bed and lifted your head a little bit?
Sure, that would be great.
Okay, I'm just going to get all of my equipment ready, and I did already clean everything before I came in.
Okay.
And I just have a scratch piece of paper here so I can write my results down. I'm going to take your temperature first. Try it again. Okay. .6. Okay. And I'll set that to the side, and I'll write that down. Okay. Next, I'd like to take your blood pressure. Ms. Jones, is there an arm preference that you'd like me to use? Do you prefer me using your right arm or your left arm to take your blood pressure?
I prefer it on my right arm.
Okay, and are there any reasons why I can't take your blood pressure on your right side? Have you ever had lymph nodes removed, or do you have a fistula, or have you had a mastectomy?
No, you can do it on my right arm.
Okay, great. I have a cuff here that should fit you. I'm going to put your side rail down. Okay. I'm just going to expose your arm a little bit. I'm going to lift your gown up over your arm, and I'm going to find a couple of your pulses, okay? I'm going to find your brachial pulse first, okay? And now I'm going to find your radial pulse. Great. I'm going to put your blood pressure cuff on. Okay. And I can see the monitor here. I'm going to check your radial pulse. I'm going to feel for the pulse again, and I'm just going to inflate the blood pressure cuff really high, very quickly, just to see where it stops. That'll tell me where I need to pump it up to when I take your actual blood pressure. So it's going to be really tight, but it'll be really quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I got 140 is when I stopped feeling the pulse. So I'm going to let you rest for 30 seconds, and then I'll take your actual blood pressure.
Okay, it's 30 seconds.
Okay. And I'm pumping it 30 points higher than where I stopped it.
Okay.
I'm not really sure that I got that right. I got 100 over 70. Can I do that again?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not sure that that's right. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. Okay. I got 138 over 80. I feel good about that because I really heard it. Okay. Okay, Ms. Jones, now I'm going to take your pulse. I'm just going to take your blood pressure cuff off. I'm just going to have you rest your hand over your stomach like this, and I'm just going to feel your radial pulse for 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I got 44. 44, I'm going to write that down. And now I'm going to check, and it was, the pulse was even, and it was strong. And I'm going to check her respiration for 30 seconds. Okay, I got 7. Oh, I forgot, I have to multiply this by 2, I'm sorry. So, the respirations are 14, and the pulse is not 44, the pulse is 88. Okay. And her respirations were even and unlabored and deep. Okay, Ms. Jones, last thing, I'm going to check your oxygen in your blood.
Okay.
And doesn't look like you have any nail polish on, so that's good. I'm just going to stick it on your thumb. $99.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and I'll set this to the side, and I'll clean it in a second. Okay, well, that's everything. Thank you so much for letting me get your vital signs this morning. Would you like me to put your head down?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to put your side rail up for safety and put the bed lower, and I'll make sure that your call bell is right here. Okay, and if you need anything else, please just call me. Thanks so much. Bye.
All right.
And I'm done.
Okay. All right. And not quite 5 minutes left, so you did well in your time.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
So how overall do you think you did?
I think I did okay. I forgot to multiply, but I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I think those were the right answers, and then I definitely did the blood pressure wrong the first time, but I'm glad that I got to do it a second time.
One, your flow of talking with your patient, communicating with them, taking their vital signs were excellent. And you really paid really good attention to safety, about washing your hands and raising and lowering the bed, same thing with the side rail, making sure they have their call light before you left the room. So excellent. Keep that up, because safety is number one, okay? Talking about your vital signs, let's start with blood pressure.
Okay.
You did really good. Now, you might want to, when you're, and I think you were doing it, but you weren't verbalizing it,
Okay.
about assessing the size of the cuff to the arm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you'd want to, at least verbalize, I would assess to make sure I had the right size cuff.
Okay.
Okay? Because they're all different cuffs, so sizes, so you want to make sure you verbalize that, but that's okay.
Okay.
All right? You rapidly inflated the cuff, noting when you did not feel the radial pulse, and you said 140. You caught yourself as you were taking it, realizing, oh, I got to pump it up 30 more, and that's great. So what would that have been? If it was 140, what would you have pumped it up to?
170?
Yeah. I want you to know that I want to know that you know that, okay? And then I am glad that you repeated the blood pressure, because you were pretty far off, and we do have those parameters.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you got 138/80, and we had it set at 140/82. So you're right there.
Yay! Okay.
All right.
Yay!
With your pulse, 88 was good. We had it set at 90. So
Okay.
you were again within those parameters. Now the respirations. We had it set at 18. You got 14. Okay. So got to work on some of those. Okay. You can only be 2 off on the respirations.
Okay.
And so we would want to work on that. And pulse oximetry, spot on, and you checked for fingernail polish. That was great. You did verbalize about cleaning your equipment. You might want to make sure you actually do it in front of your faculty. Okay? That would be very important. And then let's talk about temperature. You got the temperature. You did it correctly. Where would you want to place it?
Under the tongue, in the sublingual, so under the tongue, sublingual pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay? So that's correct. Now, unfortunately, you weren't successful in this for 2 things. The respirations, because they were outside the parameters, and you needed to verbalize about that sublingual pocket when you were putting it in. Okay? But these are things that can be fixed.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, these are not hard things to fix. Some of the things that you just need to make sure you're talking or letting us know that you know that.
Okay.
Okay, and then of course getting that number, that reading correctly on the respiration.
I'll have to practice. Can I can I come in for a practice time?
You can. We'll also schedule a remediation time where you'll have one-on-one with faculty.
Okay.
And we'll work on these specific things so that you are much more comfortable with it.
Okay,
Okay?
great.
And then after that, you'll check off. Okay?
Okay.
Not necessarily during the remediation. Remediation is for practice, okay?
Okay.
With a faculty person. And then check off comes either with her or with him or with someone else, okay?
Okay.
It just depends on how well you do. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay. Otherwise, I think you're on the right track. Keep up the good work.
Okay, thank you. I'll practice, and then I'll come back for remediation.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.